Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nix. Before we dive right in, I want to encourage you to subscribe. And of course, if you enjoy this video, make sure to like and share it.
This is the year in which we will turn the tide on corruption.
Would you believe, this morning I'm finalizing some editing on a video, and I came across a SONA 2018 clip. So this clip is Cyril Ramaphosa doing his first ever State of the Nation address back in 2018. Count it. It's basically almost 8 years ago. So before I play you the clip, I want you to keep in mind everything you know now about corruption, what's happened over the past years, the ANC, and how Cyril is managing corruption. And then watch this clip and the very millisecond pause before he realizes that what we are tackling this year is corruption. Take a look. Okay, so this is Cyril, this is 2018, and this is his State of the Nation address. Okay, listen.
This is the year in which we will turn the tide on corruption in our public institutions. The criminal justice institutions have been taking initiatives that will enable us to deal effectively with corruption. The Commission of Inquiry into...
Now, what is all of that happening in the background? What is that, and why is that happening while he's talking about corruption?
State capture, headed
Order, honorable members. I can tell the president's voice is getting tired. Now you are competing with him. Please proceed, honorable.
This is a display of how our leaders talk about corruption. Wow. I mean, how we didn't see this in 2018. We were still happy about Cyril over Zuma.
Confidence in public institutions is restored, and that those who are responsible for any wrongdoing should be identified.
Watching stuff like that makes my blood boil. And notice what he said at the end. Those who were involved in state capture will be identified, not prosecuted, identified.
And that those who are responsible for any wrongdoing should be identified.
So technically, 8 years later, he has delivered on his promise. We really need to start paying attention to the exact words these politicians, these corrupt politicians use, because they're literally saying exactly what they're doing. You just need to read between the lines. I mean, he actually paused when he read that the next words were about tackling corruption. He was like, Shiza, what about those dollars in my couch? And who the beep wrote this speech? You could almost see that going through his mind, like the little thought bubble going, that's exactly what we're not going to be doing.
This is the year in which we will turn the tide on corruption. This is the year in which we will turn the tide on corruption.
And if I had to give Cyril one award, and really it's the only award due to him, he is an exceptional public speaker. So let's jump back to present day 2025. Because Cyril is coming back to South Africa if he hasn't yet landed. I'm not too sure on his schedule. You know, he's got a to-do list so long, he'll need to establish a committee to manage the to-do list.
That deals with corruption. Last year, we established.
Okay. He's going to start talking about corruption now. Again, please bear in mind everything you already know about the way corruption has been handled over the last 8 years, as well now as what he said in 2018. I actually haven't listened to this. I want to do it together with you. So maybe you can just see the horror on my face.
Now, we want a nation that deals with corruption. Last year, we established the Investigating Directorate Against Corruption as a permanent entity of the NPA dedicated to investigating and prosecuting high-level corruption. We will ensure that the Directorate is fully resourced and have access to information that it needs to prosecute state capture cases and hold those responsible to account. We are establishing a world.
So this cheering, and he almost has that little smile on his face. What is that? What is that?
This year, the Department of Justice and Constitutional Department will report on the review of the Anti-Corruption Architecture, National Anti-Corruption Advisory Council.
See, listen to what he is saying.
Now, this year, the Department of Justice and Constitutional Department will report on the review.
They will report on the review
of the anti-corruption architecture.
Of the anti-corruption architecture. So they're reporting on the review of the architecture.
National Anti-Corruption Advisory Council.
To the Advisory Council. The Advisory Council will say, no, this human right, that, this new law. It goes back for review, etc., etc., etc. It's 8 years later. Every year, Cyril says the same thing. I actually put it through ChatGPT and Notebook LM, and I actually analyzed every single one of his SONA speeches since 2018. Every single year, for 8 years, Cyril has promised 50, more than 50, of the same commitments every year. One of them being the end of load shedding. The other one being the migration of analog to digital, which, by the way, to date is a dismal failure. Guess when the project launched? 2001. I mean, come on. What on earth is this man trying to achieve?
Africa's system of dealing with terror financing and further legislative systems improvements.
Hey, look who appeared on screen. I'm going to run that back 10 seconds.
Strengthen South Africa's system of dealing with terror financing and further legislative systems improvements. To secure our removal from the international financial.
I wonder what's going through this guy's head right now. So, with all of that said and done, the only thing left for me to say is this. One of the Daily Friends episodes this week put my thoughts about Cyril into words very nicely. Nicholas Lorimer from the Daily Friend says this.
What's interesting about that is that this has been the approach the entire time, right? You know your data is wrong. No, we need to explain it to you. No, you don't understand what's going on. and it hasn't worked at all. Not one tiny drop. And yet sort of government just seems to be bludgeoning along ahead with this approach because it clearly has no other ideas.
Yeah, and I think it has not recognized the changed circumstances in which it finds itself.
So I couldn't have said it better myself. I honestly couldn't have. What do you guys think? Have I hit the nail on the head, so to speak? I mean, how do you interpret these little smirks and laughs and the disruption that takes place when he talks about corruption in his SONA addresses? For me, it's disgusting, it's shocking, it's disappointing, it's all the words, all the negative words. Just remember this when we have provincial elections next year. That's my ramble for today, guys. Enjoy Sunday's show with Mr. Cyril, who can only imagine what he's going to say. I bet the word reform, transform, and inclusive. Oh, and equality. Those are my 4 words that he will use in his speech for Sunday. So, yes, that's my ramble for today. If you enjoyed it, like and share. If you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe. It's free and it really shows me some support in making these videos, highlighting the absolute governance failures for the last 30 years. Have a great day, guys. Over and out.